And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. From outside the arc. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Back to Young. Wide open look. That one a little long. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
Atlanta with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Back to Young. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. Young with the steal. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Collins up top. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. To feed to Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Holiday.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young outside. Six to shoot. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He lobs it up, and Giannis throws it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Hunter, the pass to Capella.
Too much at that. Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Hunter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Holiday looking over the floor. Passes to DiVincenzo. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Young, here we go. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Bucks leading by 8. Giannis with it. Williams picks him up. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Okongwu with it. Lopez is there. Okongwu's shot is good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Holiday with it. Pass to DiVincenzo.
Good contest as Herder's size really helping that time.
And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Here's Herder, defended by DiVincenzo. Out to Gallinari.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then. And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Now here's Capella. The Hawks again can't hit, and it's the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Capella missing. On offense here, the Bucks. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And to Antetokounmpo. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Holiday. Connects from three-point range. Holiday's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Capella with the bucket.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. The dish to Giannis. Now DiVincenzo. He has 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday trying to free himself up.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Bogdanovich. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And Forbes has it in the corner. Ball's knocked loose. Young with the steal. And Gallinari kicks to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
Teague deciding where to go with it. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Portis. The kick out to Teague. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Just 3 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
It was a stellar effort from Gallinari there, really contesting.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Teague, the pass to Norrell. Back to Teague from deep. They get it again. No good on that one. The Hawks trail by 20. Down low. Reddish's shot is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Teague against Young. Outside Portis. Heston Worrell from downtown. No good that time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent. And he might not get all the attention, but you talk about smooth scoring wings. Thanks for joining us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
We've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Norrell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke. Had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Bucks with some changes. Done outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
Gotta put some pressure on Dunn when he's squaring up from outside. Just an exceptional score.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. An easy 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Capella, high post. Lopez is there. Hunter, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
On the wing, Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Hunter. Bogdanovich is checked in for Reddish. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. Collins in the post. Antetokounmpo defending.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Holiday against Young. Takes a 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
The Hawks trail by 19. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out to the wing. Giannis against Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Young looking around. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And the Bucks with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the dunk by Giannis.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
On its way from Young for 2. Top of the key jumper, no good. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Atlanta, They've got Okongwu. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Fernando in at the four-man position. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Teague dishes to Tucker. Back to Teague. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Hawk shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Done with it, picked up by Teague, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And that one misses. Bucks leading by 22. Latrey, the offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Dunn, wide open. He fires. Again, the Hawks score.
And it's awesome to see Dunn works in his effective mid-range jumper. So sharp, so accurate.
Teague for three. Left side, Portis. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And stolen by Portis. Here's Nora. And again, the Bucks miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Reddish. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Young outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter. Fernando pulls it in. For Atlanta, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Young finds Capella. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Williams kicks to Hunter. The three-pointer, no good. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Great open look there. And the Bucks lead by 20.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Young, right side, misses there. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical... David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do. Are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Here's DiVincenzo. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Passes it to KD. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks.
the defense there got away with a major lapse.
Giannis with it, picked up by Harris. Unable to get that one. Middleton against Jordan. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The pass to Giannis. All sorts of time. Connects. The jumper drops.
To me, this is the next step for Giannis, wanting to improve that jump shot, especially off the catch.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, KD. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Jordan kicks to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Dishes it to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. Clock is at 3. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Right side, Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. Here is Harden. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, KD. Out to Harris. 5 to shoot. Back to Durant. Tries it from 19, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Outside, Holiday. Giannis dishes to Lopez. The putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the boards.
KD passes to Jordan. Brown outside. On the wing, Harden. On the wing, Harris. Harden the pass to Jordan.
You know, overall now, in terms of defensive strategy, sending Jordan to the line is not as effective as it used to be. He's improved as a free throw shooter.
The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Bucks leading by 4. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and stolen by Jordan. Brown finds Jordan. Now Durant. Lopez with the steal. DiVincenzo with it. And Antetokounmpo.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on him.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Holiday. Pass to Lopez. Over Jordan. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD passes to Jordan from the arc. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Jordan. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And, you know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Middleton.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a 3 on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Teague, here we go. They recover it. And Tucker kicks to Teague. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Second chance shot. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Outside for Griffin. Back to Irving. Here's Claxton. Rebounded by Tucker. Milwaukee leading by 6. Forbes dishes to Tucker. And he gets the bucket.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. Not afraid at all. He expects it, sees it coming, stays poised, and gets the and one chance there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Irving attacking. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited. But I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Now, here is Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. Irving looking over the floor. Tries it from 9. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Green. Here's Claxton. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Here is Forbes. Here's Tucker. And it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Bucks leading by 4. Aston Morrow. Back to Teague. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more, aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Irving against DiVincenzo. Griffin passes to Irving, and it goes down 2 points.
Man, the confidence Irving has is something I really appreciate. I mean, he's ready to shoot it as soon as he gets it and not afraid of any kind of shot.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Now Irving, 5 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
On its way from Irving for 2. Here's Dinwiddie, the kick out to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
And Holiday, here we go. Off target at the rim.
Oh, that's terrific defense there.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the and
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the point guard. So that's the Nets' 5.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
A wide open look for Durant. From outside off the mark. Bucks leading by 8. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Harris finds Harden. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And now the fast break, Durant with the ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Lopez with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Middleton is just the total package. Not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 3 from Harden. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Harden scanning the floor.
Boy, I love watching Harden pack the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
And here's Holiday. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 8. In the corner, Harden. Another miss by Harden. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. He gets that one.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Jordan kicks to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Giannis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Harden outside. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
A fantastic two-way player. Sometimes Holiday's best offense is what he creates through his defense.
Nets trail by 11. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And a deep three from Irving. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Nora. Back to Teague. With the shot. Rebound by Jeff Green. Right side Irving. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Yeah, a hard-nosed defender, Tucker, gets up into your grill and tries to intimidate you.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Portis. PJ Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Nora in at the small forward.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do. Setting up his guys nicely.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Now here's Middleton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The athleticism of Middleton puts defenders in a rough spot. I mean, sometimes you just have to whack him and hope he misses the shot.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Brooklyn. He hits both from the stripe. Nets trail by 9. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Middleton, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by the Nets. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. Jordan kicks to Harden. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And you know, Harden's a high percentage shooter from mid-range. If you don't close fast on him, he'll burn you.
Now, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. 7-point differential. And it's Irving missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Basket good. And it's 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Irving finds KD. And here's Harden for 3. Lets it go with the 3. The shot off that time. Milwaukee leading by 9. Holiday with it. There's the pass to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. 5 on the clock. And then jammed down as he goes right over DeAndre Jordan.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
On the free throw, no good. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Outside Irving. Harden left side. KD passes to Irving. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Harden. Bucks leading by 11. Middleton on the wing. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. Lopez kicks to Middleton. He dishes it to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Harden against Holiday. Pass to Irving. Inside to the inside. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Holiday inside the line.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
Money from the wing. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Holiday looking over the floor. For three, Middleton hits it from three-point range. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Back to KD. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And in the win, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony. The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope. So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant down out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Now here's Harden. Back to Durant. Over Collins. The shot by KD. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Durant with the steal. And then Durant with the dunk.
He loves to fire up his team with the big finish. KD rocking the rim.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
Shot clock at 3. Bogdanovich, no what? And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Brooklyn. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Brown outside. Back to Harden. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Harden against Young. Harden kicks to Harris. Here's Jordan, and Capella sends it back.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And Capella sends it back. Hunter, the pass to Young. Offline with his 3. Here's Harden over Collins. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Jordan.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Pass to Hunter. Jordan against Capella. Outside Collins. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Durant. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
It's stolen by Harris. On the wing, Harden. He has 5. Got that one up quick. Harden's got 7. The Hawks trail by 7. Now, here is Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Durant against Capella. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Brown outside. On the wing, Harris. Pass to Jordan, and stolen by Hunter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young outside. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Capella, high post. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Nets up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. They get it again. The kick out to Irving. Ball stolen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Griffin with it. Williams picks him up. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything, just waits for his man to break free.
Now here's Williams. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Count it, good.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. Pass to Claxton. And a wide open look for Irving. Gallinari with the rebound.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Herter, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Irving passes to Claxton. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here, and it's blocked. Dinwiddie against Williams. Count that one. Williams has got his first points in this one.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. From 15 feet away. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks trail by 3.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Nets have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Dinwiddie kicks to Griffin. To the middle, to end the drought. Claxton with the bucket. And the Nets lead by 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Reddish the pass to Williams. Gallinari outside. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And here is Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. No good from Irving. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Irving nails the 16-footer.
slithering off the pick and roll. Kyrie makes the right decision to keep it himself.
Here's Herter. Okongwu at the elbow. Now the pass to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Now, here is Irving. Green in the post, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
Great pass by Lou. He's such a good scorer. That allows him to draw the defensive attention away from his teammates.
Irving for three. Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it. Woo.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Jones. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. And that'll do.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got DeAndre Jordan. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Harden. KD looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 6. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Snell, no good.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Outside, KD. Passes it to Brown. On the wing, Harden. Dunn covering. Up again. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
One of the great rebounders in this league. When Jordan does score, this is often how it happens.
Dunn passes to Capella. Bogdanovich against Harris. There's the triple. He can't get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Brown with it and guarded by Capella. Jordan kicks to Harden. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Bogdanovich wide open. Atlanta again missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Harden gets the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
The Hawks trail by 6. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Harden against Dunn. Over to the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella, the pass to Fernando. Durant with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Pass to Capella. Stolen by Durant. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Brown dishes to Durant. Back to Brown. Pass to Jordan. On the wing, Harden. Overdone. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Bruno Fernando. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. The three from KD. Rebound, Atlanta. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by KD. And the pass to Huerter. Okongwu with it. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Okongwu. And here's Gallinari outside. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Harden. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn. Here's Huerter. He's covered by Brown. Here's Huerter. And it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan is a force on defense. Tough to finish when he's lurking.
Here's Harden. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Brooklyn in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Young and Huerter make up the backcourt. Bogdanovich out there with Gallinari. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here is Irvin. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Young with the ball. Here's Huerter. Off target from 3-point range. Nets leading by 11. Now, Dinwiddie. Claxton the pass to Irving. And the 3 off target.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Dunn comes in for Kevin Huerter. On the wing, Irving takes the 3. Collins grabs the miss.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Young's shot is off. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And it's good, 2 points. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Left side, Collins. Out to Gallinari. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets leading by 13. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Green fires from way outside. Goes back up. 13 feet away. Irving can't hit.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
He gets it in there. Young's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Tony Snell subbed in for Gallinari. From deep, the Hawks again can't hit. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
The three from KD. A shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Brooklyn.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for James Harden.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Harden against Young. To end the cold streak, and Jordan with the layup. And the Nets lead by 13.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Snell, no good. Now, here is Harden. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Holiday against Young.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Young with no one around. Off target from the wing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Poked loose. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the inside. From inside. Hunter, no good. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young, no good. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Launches a three. He's off on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the shot is long.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Young, a good look. The Hawks again can't hit. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
The Hawks trail by 6. Pass to Collins. Lopez with the steal. Giannis passes to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Middleton on the wing. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Middleton, the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Giannis passes to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
So it's Atlanta now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Young against Holiday. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Bucks. The long-distance three is buried.
This guy makes those kind of shots just look so easy.
Giannis with it. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight. And his... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Teague. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. The shot by Williams, no good. Milwaukee leading by 9. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Outside Teague. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Down low, Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Teague against Williams. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Fast break, Milwaukee. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Here's Nora. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Nice job operating off the dribble for Reddish. A nice, consistent part of his game.
Teague left side. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Portis. The pass to Nora. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Gallinari missing. Reddish the pass to Gallinari. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Williams from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Giannis throws it down.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Herder passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Passes to DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Lopez. And stolen by Williams. 3-on-3. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Middleton. That shot missing, and Atlanta will go the other way. There's the lob to the hoop. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Stolen by Middleton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Middleton out there thinking about the game, and that helps out. Skilled at getting to the free throw line.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Hear so much about this 3 and D in terms of the wings in the NBA. And Chris Middleton really embodies all of that. He can do some damage behind the arc and then is asked to guard the team's most potent offensive wing.
Clock at 4. Fernando, the pass to Young. Lopez with the steal. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They're leading. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points. And
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Collins. And it's Fernando in at the 4-man position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. This is his first free throw of the game.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Young against T. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now here's Tucker, guarded close. Here's Forbes, lays it up and banks it in. Forbes has got 5. And here's Young. Pass to Fernando. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Snell finds Young. Ejected by T.
It's great to see Jeff T get up for that shot and send it right back.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Pass to Forbes. Back to Teague. Now here's Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Great look, but off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, the speed that Trae Young has is a problem for a lot of guys who are trying to defend him. They're compromised if he comes at them.
And so Young nails them both.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Tipped away. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Tucker and foul on. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it.
Oh, that was huge!
Incredible.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Young against T. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Bogdanovich, who's checked in for Atlanta. Chris Dunn comes in for Trae Young. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:32 left to play in the third. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Now T. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Teague's got 5 now.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open three.
Back to Collins. 56 seconds left to play. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for Bruno Fernando.
John Collins and his versatility are very, very exciting. Not just as a scorer and a rebounder, but defensively as a shot blocker and a versatile, switchable defender.
For Milwaukee, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 12. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. And it's in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Hawks have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 10. And finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Down against Holiday. The pass to DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back right after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Milwaukee leading by 8. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 roaming the paint.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Okongwu dishes to Bogdanovich. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Holiday. That one goes in, and the Bucks lead by 12.
Well, you're kind of asking for it. Drew Holiday gets in that close. He's probably scoring.
Hawk shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Inside. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. The Bucks getting another chance here.
Yeah, Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Lobs it up for Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Down against Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. Yep, that one goes in there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Gallinari attacking, and Gallinari throws it down.
Fantastic attack by Gallinari. Once he realizes the defense was cheating up, took advantage of it.
Holiday looking for an opening. Passes it to Middleton. The 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lopez passes to Holiday. Bucket is good. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Middleton outside. Uncovered. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, just terrorizing the D.
Here's DiVincenzo, and the basket is good.
at this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
3 on the clock. Here's Hunter, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 19-4 run. Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Collins grabs the miss.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Milwaukee in total control. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Young with the ball. From deep three-point range. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the next starting five. We've got Harris. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan.
Here we go.
Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in at the 2 guard. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Here is Harden. KD with it. Out guarded by Giannis. It's Durant with the drive. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Put a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now, here is Harden. Jordan kicks to Harden. Brown against DiVincenzo. Brown the pass to Jordan. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
Now here is Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Holiday against Harden. Back to Middleton. Lopez passes to Middleton. Yep, that one goes.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Holiday against Harden. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Jordan. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Harden scanning the floor. There's the 3. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Durant kicks to Brown. Jordan dishes to KD. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Another shot. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Milwaukee leading by 6. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now here's Giannis. He has 6. Middleton outside. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Nets trail by 6. Harden with it. Passes to Jordan. That one's not going to go. Good D by Lopez.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant has the kind of handle and creativity to get by defensive players off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Harden, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 4. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague. And it's Nora in at the small forward. Here's Tucker, and there's the pass to Portis. Griffin with some nice D.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Bobby Portis. Hey, Greg, you've played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Brooklyn trailing. And here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here's Teague. Pass to Nora. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Irving. Shoots over Portis. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Teague surveying the D. Pass to Portis. To the paint. The shot's good from Forbes. Forbes has got 4 this quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Dinwiddie against Teague. On the wing, Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Irving's got 5 now.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Now here's Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Green. Here's Claxton, defended by Portis. Passes it to Claxton. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Portis. Here is Forbes. Yep, it counts. Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Claxton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Claxton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Nets. Outside Teague. Right side, Portis. It's stolen by Green. One-on-one here. Here's Irving. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. They get a hand on it. So the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. In transition, here come the Nets. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Tucker.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Green kicks to Irving. With the tip. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And as great as James Harden. And that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. And it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back?
And Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden the pass to KD. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to Holiday. And he lays it straight in. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. The kick out to Brown. Down low. Jordan the pass to KD. And the rejection by Giannis. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now Durant. Over in the corner, Brown. Here's Harris. That one wide left. The Bucks trail. Giannis drives in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Outside Durant. Back to Harden. Lopez against Jordan. Harden outside. Jordan.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Here's Giannis. And Jordan sends it back. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Just tremendous execution right there. DJ feeling out the defense and doing damage inside.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. For three, Middleton. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. On the wing, Harris. KD looking around. Dishes it to Harden. Pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Harden against Holiday. Now here's Durant. Pulls up on the wing. The putback, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nets lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Nets. It's a 1-point game. Irving can't hit. Irving's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
To me, this is about decision making. And Jeff Teague's so good at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Dinwiddie with it. Lopez over to help. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Milwaukee. So for the Nets, Harris kicks to Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
You have to respect Kevin Durant's ability to pick up fouls, and I love seeing him drive with authority.
Durant hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Or the missed free throw there, keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
And here's Harden. Brown outside. Antetokounmpo against Durant. Feeds it to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
They continue to battle out there. So close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Powered down as the whistle blows. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Pass to Lopez. And it's good for two. And the Bucks lead by 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Jordan, the pass to KD. Back to Jordan. Lopez with the block. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Irving's checked in. Harden against Holiday. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Harris passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. And the pass to Harris. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. From the high post, he drills it. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Yeah, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Trying to get open is Lopez. And good that time. Giannis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
On the wing, Irving. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
The 3 from Harden.
An excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And stolen by Jordan.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
It's in!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Bucks with possession here. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this game.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're down by 2. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And, guys, he's just played angry tonight. I mean, he's taking that anger out on the rim with one throwdown after another. They have not been able to stop him from getting to the rim.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brook. And let's go.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And Durant puts up a deep 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. And finished off by Collins.
The play in transition from Collins is impressive. He gets down the court with such speed and then finishes it so strong.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Harris outside. From past the arc. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick and roll action. It'll be different tonight. Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Up top, Capella. Young outside. And a miss there on the triple. The Nets are gone. 2 of 3 here to start off the game. In the corner, Harden back to Brown. Pass to Durant. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Capella finds Collins. Stolen by Harden. Outside Durant. Harden outside. Passes it to Brown. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. He lobs it up. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Right side, Collins. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Brown. Outside, KD. He feeds it to Harden. A basket good off the assist from Durant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. Outside Collins. Young taking his time here. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Clock at 6. They need this one. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Now here's Harden. There's the pass to KD. .141 left to play here in the first. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Back to Bogdanovich. To the inside. A rebound by the Nets.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Capella against Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Brown. Wants to get it to KD and does. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Harden inside the three-point line. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Harris. And Harden now, top of the key. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
will count. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets out in front. They're up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. Net.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Griffin is out there with Green, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. In transition, here come the Nets. Shoots. Kept alive. That one doesn't go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. Left side, Griffin. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Tapped in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. Bogdanovich against Irving. Pass to Claxton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. For 3, Williams doesn't get it to drop for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Irving. Passes it to Claxton. Back to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. Okongwu grabs the board.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. The 17-footer. Williams with the steal. Okongwu kicks to Williams. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. Gallinari on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Fernando. Okongwu with it. Griffin on him. The shot by Okongwu, no good. On the wing, Irving. Dunn covering.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside Williams. Dinwiddie with the steal. Williams with the steal. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Man, love the anticipation of Williams there. The quick hands jump-started the fast break with that pilfer.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And a wide open look for Irving. And the Nets miss again. Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And he jams it with authority.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Irving against Williams. Pass to Claxton. Molinari brings the double team. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
Here's Herter. Finished off the break. Herter's got the lead up to 3 now for Atlanta.
And we always talk about making your teammate better.
He gets it to go. Wow.
It counts.
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Atlanta shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Dunn. Tony Snell is out there with Okongwu. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. 4 on the clock. 3-pointers, Snell. Rebound, Brooklyn. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Griffin. Joe Harris comes in for Jeff Green. Brown is checked in for Kyrie Irving. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Harden the pass to Jordan. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Nets lead by 2.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Snell kicks to Dunn. That 3 off the mark. The Nets shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And Brooklyn has possession. Harden outside. 5 to shoot. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 4-point Nets lead.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Snell from outside. It's hauled in by Brown. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Harden the pass to Jordan. Durant with a wide open look. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot, that he shoots. The best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Pass to Herter. The three. Here's Fernando. And the layup's good off the glass. Fernando's got 6.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight planks.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Harden. Passes it to Durant. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trail by 4. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Jordan. And the foul called on Bruno Fernando. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. Alinari comes in for Tony Snell. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Dunn. Harris kicks to KD. Young against Harden. He gets that one.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Bogdanovic passes to Gallinari. The pass to Young. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 6th rebound on the night. It's Durant on the wing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
From deep three-point range, Bogdanovic, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range. That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just spanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Harden can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Harden against Young. Harden surveying the D. The 3. They get the rebound. Jordan. Brown with the bounce pass. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. It's the Nets now. They've led by as much as 10. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Harris against Gallinari. This one for 3. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And here's Harden for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Young. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
This is what the crowd comes to see. Young has that it factor.
Here is Harden. Dishes it to KD. Yes, that goes in.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Okongwu kicks to Young. Lets the three fly. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brooklyn leading by 7. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Brown against Young. And stolen by Bogdanovic. On up the court. Young finds Collins. Young outside. From outside the arc. Another miss by Young.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
A shot by Harden. Wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
2 minutes.
At the elbow, it's Harris. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Pops it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Collins kicks to Okongwu. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Gallinari.
Love how confident Gallinari is. Knows he's out there to take these exact kinds of shots.
Harden outside. It's Brown on the wing. KD against Collins. Goes up to the stripe. KD's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Young for 3. Jordan with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
59 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Young against Harden. KD on the wing. Back to Harden. Inside. Here's Jordan. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And the Nets lead by 9.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Harden against Young. From downtown. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Brown. He kicks it to Harden. From deep. Let's keep it alive. Jordan the pass to Brown. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.